don't bunch up, you don't get sweaty. Simple as that.
One of the things I noticed about my Goats grip socks is the grip runs across the whole panel, so there's no bunching or sliding in your boots.
These grip pads will help you not slip when you're going in for a tackle.
My old socks will get sweaty halfway through the game. Not with Goat grips, they stay cool and dry from start to finish.
Big thank you for joining us, guys. So we're here to showcase the professional player pathway, and we're going to take you through some of the pillars. But before we do that, I just want to say a big shout out and a big thank you. You can probably see it above. We have our sponsors, goatselite.com. They've sponsored not only all of these episodes, but also Goat Elite. We're currently looking for ambassadors. So if you are a football player, if you are a mum and dad, if you want to earn some extra cash on the side, goatselite.com are looking for ambassadors. Basically, in short, you'll be given heaps of free stuff from Goats Elite, and I'm going to showcase to you in a second a little bit about some of the stuff that you'll see from Goats Elite. There's currently a sale on there at the moment. Once you're part of Goats Elite, we will add you as an ambassador, and we give you a code, and you can basically earn cash in your pocket for every referral code you pass on. So if you want to get some free Goats gear, and also you want to earn yourself some extra cash, again, this is for mums and dads, players, any players who are under the age of 18, you can become an ambassador as well, but your mum or dad or parent or guardian will need to complete all the paperwork, and we can get you up and running, and you can become a Goats ambassador. How cool is that? Now, what I'm going to share with you today is a little bit about our professional player pathway. This is our program that we work on, and we help boys and girls all around the world make it as a player. My name's Raymond Wood, one of the highest qualified coaches under UEFA, and I'm also a player agent and a player progression specialist. So without a second wasted, I will take you straight through to one of our other screens, and you'll be able to have a little look across here. And we are going to be having a little look at today on our classroom screen. When you are a full-time member of the professional player pathway, you will get access to all of this. So you'll notice we've got a start here guide, we've got the how-to guide, and then it rolls on all the way through. Today's little mini section that we're going to talk about is number 1, which is the book, the audio, and the ebook. So I will click inside here and just showcase what you'll get when you come in. So you'll notice that you've got access to the book. Now, when you're a member of the Professional Player Pathway program, it's super important that you actually read the book or listen to the book. So we've got it in 2 ways you can get it. You can get it via our download link, and you can get a free download of the ebook once you are a member of the Professional Player Pathway. Also, I'll walk you through in a moment how you can actually do the audio book as well. So if you don't like reading books, but you like listening to things like podcasts and audio books, you can listen to it as well. Now, inside this book, it's just over 100 pages long. It's not a huge book, but I basically take you through the 7 or 8 pillars on how to make it as a professional football or soccer player, no matter where you are in the world. This is one of the first most important parts that you go to. So when you come in to our app, and this is the app that you're looking at now, you'll be able to access this app from your desktop, but also from your phone or your device as well. And these are all the different elements that you're going to get access to. But today's topic that we're covering is how you navigate around the ebook and also the audio book. So if you want to get your hands on the audio, on the ebook, all you need to do is just click on the link here. It will then take you to my website, and then basically it will ask you to fill out the details. If your information checks out and you're part of the program, it'll allow you to get a free copy of the book, and away you go. You are up and running. Now, you might say, not interested in the book, I'd love to just get on to the audio book. So if we come onto the audio book, you can click on here, and you'll notice that we've got all the chapters put into you. And it's a case of just clicking on one of the chapters.
The Professional Player Pathway, from Grassroots to Glory, Navigating the Pathway to Premier League Stardom by Raymond Wood.
And as you would have just heard, then you can tell it's actually read and authored by myself. So you've got an opportunity to be able to listen to that. Also within the audio book and ebook, We've got a couple of short videos from ex-famous Premier League superstars, and I'll just play them through for you to have a little listen.
Hi guys, now the professional player pathway programme that we run for players aged 8 years of age and older, we have 7 pillars to the programme. Now John, some of the pillars that we work on are GPS, match analysis and nutrition. Which is an important one to you and why?
Well, of course, they're all important, but for me, which is probably something we didn't do when I played, was nutrition. Because, of course, when I played, you ate what you wanted, you drank what you wanted, whereas now, what you put into your body to refuel, eating healthily, as well as drinking properly, is probably the most important thing.
Amazing. So listen up to these top tips from the professional player pathway.
So for anyone who doesn't know, that's John Barnes. He's ex-England and Liverpool legend, and he played for Liverpool for over 7 years, winning multiple titles. Also, maybe a more familiar face from more recent day is Michael Owen.
As players, you need to remember to read the Pro Player Pathway book and follow the 7 pillars listed in the book provided by Raymond as part of your programme. Remember, this book is the key to your success. Good luck, guys. All the very best for the future.
So what's really important is, guys, is when you read through the book or you actually listen to the book, you're going to get a little bit of a better understanding of the professional player pathway and the programme. I always encourage mums and dads, boys and girls around the world, no matter where you're based, whether you're in Australia, New Zealand, North America, South America, Europe, the UK, wherever you are in the world, I always encourage you to download the book, get the book and get access to the audio book and have a listen and have a read. I basically line up my 25 years of working in the Premier League, where I was very, very fortunate to work with some of the biggest players on the planet. I was a coach for just under 20 years, and I worked on one of football's biggest projects called the EPPP. The EPPP was a project where the English FA and the Premier League wanted to reform all of the academy systems in England, and in turn, basically develop more world-class superstars for both of the men's and women's England teams. Since we kicked off that project, they've spent just in excess of £2 billion. So as you can tell, a lot of money to produce their programme. What results have come out of the EPPP? Well, the current women's and men's England team that you currently see is littered now with superstars. One of the problems that we had many, many years ago, we always had 1 or 2 real standout world-class players, but I think if we were honest, it was not littered with the squad of full international superstars. I think now if you look at, say, for the women's team, they've won the Euros 2 times in a row. They made the World Cup final, losing out to Spain narrowly. The men's have won everything at under 20s and under 23s, World Cups, Euros. The men's team have gone on to the finals of the Euros and semi-finals of the World Cup. And my big belief is in 2026, England men's team will win the World Cup in the US of A, which is exciting. So part of the professional player pathway programme, you get to work with me and you get to be coached by me online 2 to 3 times a week. But it's a lot more than just an ebook and an audio book. As you're going to find in our next episode, if you like this episode, we're going to walk you through each of the pillars of the professional player pathway, where we'll look at things like GPS tracking, match analysis, and much, much more to go in there. Also, one of the big things, if you want to reach out to me, guys, you can go to our partners website, Goats Elite, and we've got some fantastic stuff on there at the moment. So we've built our sports equipment Goats Elite company to help us fund the professional player pathway, to either make it free or as cheap as possible for players to join us. Also, if you do want to reach out to me and you're interested to meeting with me in a one-to-one session online with your mum, dad or yourself, go to theRaymondWood.com and there's a booking link on there and you can book to meet with me. So that's the first section of the professional player pathway program and the app that I've just walked you through. So the first element of the program is the audio book and also is the ebook, and I hope, guys, if you are interested, you will absolutely love it. Drop me a DM in the comments. If you want to drop me an email, you can. It's raymond@proplayerpathway.com. I'll leave that in the show notes for you below. But also, guys, you can go to the raymondwood.com up here and you can drop me a contact message within there. I look forward to seeing you at this next episode. And remember as well, guys, a big shout out to everyone at Goats Elite, our partners who sponsor this channel. If you want to become an ambassador, if you want to get some of this free stuff and what's in here, they produce things like grip socks, the ultimate shin guards, we've got breathwork strips, there's all sorts of stuff that Goats Elite have got for our players, and not just for football or soccer players, but we have stuff for all different sports and brands. If you want to get your hands on some of this stuff for free, and also you want to become an ambassador to earn money for free, then basically all you need to do is, guys, is either drop us an email. It's info@goatselite.com, or the best thing to do is if you go to goatselite.com and you can drop us a message through there, guys. I hope you enjoyed that mini section, and we'll be back very soon with our next section.
You don't bunch up, you don't get sweaty. Simple as that.
One of the things I noticed about my Goats grip socks is the grip runs across the whole panel, so there's no bunching or sliding in your boots.
These grip pads will help you not slip when you're going in for a tackle.
My old socks will get sweaty halfway through the game. Not with Ghost grips, they stay cool and dry from start to finish.
These guards are so lightweight, you forget they're even there, but they still give solid protection. It's like full freedom to play a game without that clunky feeling. I used to wear bulky guards that slip down every game. They stay in place the whole time.
These shin pads are stretchy, durable, definitely not be ripping anytime soon.
Switch to goat sleeves now. They don't slip, they don't slide, nice and snug, nice and tight.
It's crazy how light these things are. I've worn a lot of old school pads in my time, and these are featherweight and super comfortable.
Legend begins where heroes end. Why are you still wearing those old clunky shin pads when you could be wearing these?
I used to struggle with shin guards sliding all game. These are a game changer. Put them on, you don't even notice them. They're comfortable, keep you going until finish.
It shows how fast you move on the pitch because it's stuck to the shin bone and does not slip and slide all around your shin.
No distractions, no readjusting, just focus on the match. What I like about these is you can wear them all day. Training, recovery, travel, they never lose shape. The material's soft and supportive. It's the perfect mix of comfort and performance. These guards are so lightweight, you forget they're even there. These guards are so lightweight, you forget they're even there, but they still give solid protection. It's like full freedom